Hi, my name is Felipe. I got a cup filled with water, and in this video, I'm going to tell you about gerunds. One time when we use gerunds is when we want to talk about an action and qualify it. The action could be swimming, could be teaching, could be watching TV, and I want to say something about them. I want to say that they're good, I want to say that they're cool, I want to say that they're fun. Basically, what we do in these cases is we take the verb that refers to the action and we transform it into a noun. And we do that by adding ing. So here are their examples. Swimming is fun. Not seeing you breaks my heart. The action of not seeing you is heartbreaking. Teaching teenagers is hard work. The action of teaching teenagers specifically is hard work, and that is true, I tell you. A good way to remember this is to remember the structure. The verb ing plus the verb to be plus the adjective. Like swimming, the verb ing is the verb to be. Fun, although it's not really an adjective, we're using it as an adjective. Another example could be skiing is complicated. I think it is. I've never gone skiing, but I've been told it is. The second time we use gerunds is after prepositions. And I think this one is easy to remember, right? Because prepositions are clear. At, in, on, with, before, after, of, etc. Here are the examples. I'm good at cooking. At cooking. They talked about traveling. About traveling. She left without saying goodbye. Without saying. I thought of buying a new computer. Of buying. Preposition, gerund. Preposition, gerund. The last one is basically vocabulary. We have some verbs which are followed by gerunds. That's the rule. It's the common structure after these verbs. Let's check the example, shall we? After love, we usually use ing. I love reading in bed. Love reading. I love drinking water. They like listening to rock music. After like, we use ing. I like listening to rock music. I like reading a book. I like watching TV. I enjoy talking to you. After enjoy, we use ing. I enjoy eating ice cream. And he doesn't mind doing the dishes. After mind, or don't mind, ing. And I added some more examples for you to check out. To finish, to hate, to spend, to avoid, to consider, to miss. These are all verbs that are usually followed by ing. How to learn that? Well, I'll give you the same tip that I gave you in the when to use infinitives video. When you learn a new verb, check the dictionary and learn the structure with the verb. That's the easiest way to do it. You could probably download a long list with a bunch of verbs, but I don't think that's productive at all. I'm bigger now. Sorry, I'm a child. Let's do some practice, right? Next to the word practice, you can see that I added the 3 rules we discussed today. We're using gerunds as a noun, using it after prepositions and after some verbs. And below there are 10 examples. What we have to do is match the rules to the correct examples. Pause the video and do that. I'll tell you the answers in 1, 2, 3. Here are the answers. Let's check them. Have you finished reading that magazine? Well, it's after some verbs. After finish, we usually use ing. I like listening to the radio in the mornings. After like, we usually use ing. So let us see again. After some verbs. I'm not very good at reading maps. At, it's a preposition. So after prepositions, we use ing. I don't mind cooking. There you go. Mind. I don't mind cooking. After some verbs. Swimming is better exercise than running. We are using swimming and running as nouns because we are qualifying the actions. We're talking about the actions and saying what we think about them. And look, there is that structure I told you about. Swimming, verb ing, is, verb to be, adjective, better. remember the structure. They drove without stopping for 3 hours. Without is a preposition. So after prepositions, let it be. Number 7. We're thinking of traveling to Mexico. Of is a preposition. So of traveling. Eating before going to bed is bad for you. So that's another example of using a verb as a noun. We make the verb into a noun by adding the ing. You can see I didn't underline there, but there's also going, which is going because we have the word before going, and before is a preposition. So actually there are 2 examples there. Look at that. I'm so efficient. Are you good at remembering names? At is a preposition. So after it, we use ing. And Emma likes not doing anything on Sunday. So do I, Emma. So do I. And after like, we usually use ing. And it's pretty cool. This example is pretty cool because you can see it's a negative ing. We're saying not doing. You can do that. Did you know you can do that? You can do that. Emma likes not doing anything on Sunday. That's awesome. All right, that was it. I hope it was as fun for you as it was for me. And if you still have any questions, please leave them in the comments. I'll check them out. Ciao.